got some spooky decks. Spooky, spooky, spooky. I'm gonna shuffle this again because these actually do have reversed readings. So, I think Valyrian did something about fears the other day. That seemed like a cool idea. So, let me get one card for a fear. Fear to focus on for this reading. Just one, please. Oh boy. Lots of fear, sorry. Just one. Face in reverse. Let us see. So, the actions of others can set things in motion toward you. Oh no, that's fate. That was close. Face. Okay, let's try that again. Eyes without a face. At what cost are we concerned with the judgment and attention of others? Are we saving a face for ourselves or for those close to us? Mirrors can be black and reflections averted, but we are who we are, and only by seeing ourselves truly can we be set free. The reversed, learn something by seeing yourself through someone else's eyes. Something about perception. The perception of others. Quite a fear, if I do say so. Can keep us from doing many things. So yeah, top of the pyramid, please. What can we learn about other people's perceptions of us? Or what can we say about it? Okay, we can take 2 cards. We can do 2 cards. Sea turtles. Oh, that's beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. That is a beautiful card. Okay, we got the raven. If you are asking a question of this oracle and get the raven card, it might be telling you to pay attention to messages or signs from the gods, or listen to your own inner wisdom. It might also be a suggestion that you need to do some serious thinking about the situation, tapping into heart and mind before springing into action. I mean, in this context, it's like the opposite of this. Don't give a fuck what people think. Go with who you are internally. What about the sea turtle? Sea turtles. If you have been feeling torn between 2 worlds, this card may be telling you that you don't have to choose between them. Look for ways to have the best of both, even if one has to be more dominant. Don't let anyone else make these choices for you. I mean, balance in all things. Be considerate of the perception of others, you know. Don't let it, don't let it direct how you are and how you show up in the world. But, you don't exist in a vacuum. You do have to get along with people. This is beautiful. I just love the art on this. I can't get over that. perception of others. So balance. You don't have to pick one or the other. I've been meaning to talk about this sort of the polarity, contradictions. If you think about a coin, heads or tails, they say. What if I don't want to pick heads or tails? What if I embody both? What if I am the coin? Stop trying to make me choose between two things, or three things, or however many things. I can encompass multiple dimensions. I'm not a single dimension being, you know. If you are my friend, I do care what you think. But I'm not gonna let that dictate how I live my life. So, what does the tarot got to say about this? Other people's perceptions, having an internal balance. Facets, different facets of character. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. You are not one dimension. You are allowed your own ideas about things. Be authentic. Don't change who you are depending on who you're talking to. Oh shit, okay. Page of Pentacles. Opportunities, new opportunities. Potentially, you know, just starting out. You might just be starting out on this pursuing authenticity thing, showing up in the physical world as you are. It is new. It's a new concept to a lot of people. It's not easy, especially at first. People are gonna have their opinions about you, and you know, they might voice those opinions. That's, you know, when you start to realize how important your cutoff game is. Cut off the ones that aren't for you, that don't honor you and your authenticity. You're allowed to be who you are. You're allowed to get rid of the people who don't like you in that. Yeah. You are allowed to reject people because they've rejected you. You want to be who you are. People want to reject you, reject them back. And then I recently learned that this is also kind of a satisfaction card. You know, if you think about the Three of Cups, it's like celebration. And the Four of Cups coming after that is the day after a celebration. You might, you know, you had your fill of something. You don't really want to continue imbibing whatever was, you know, keeping you going the previous night. You are satisfied where you are. It's not all about the party, you know. Sometimes we need to know when to say no. And don't party with people who don't like you. Seven of Swords, deceit. Yeah, just walking away with these 5 swords. The 5 of Swords is like that winning at all cost, kind of self-sabotage. And then he's got these 2 swords. And Two of Swords is like a decision. You get to decide. He's giving you the option to decide. Are you gonna pursue him? Do you want to follow him? He's got those swords. Is he worth chasing after, or does he get a taste of the cutoff game? There's a weird spread going on here. I'm gonna put this here. You know, I'm all about that cutoff game. All right, one more card. The world. Cycles. Things end, so new things can begin. Elevation. Bunny. But, yeah. The world talks about transformation and moving on into a new life, an enhanced life, going through a death and a rebirth that you didn't have to actually die for, and moving on, travel on to the next thing. After the world, we start off with the Fool again, new beginning, and the major arcana starts over again. So, yeah, cutting people off. I feel like this comes out a lot. Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles. A whole new world. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. Four of Wands. The Lovers. Okay, this is a new thing coming in. Knight of Cups. Prince Charming. Another bunny. Something about bunnies. Four of Wands is foundations. Often a marriage card. Looks like a wedding cake. And Lovers. Lovers is decisions. But also balance of feminine and masculine. Internal balance of light and dark. You don't gotta be in this Nine of Swords. This is not self-sabotage, but this is like screwing yourself over. This is like the other option here. Or maybe you might be leaving other people in a Nine of Swords, but that's self-imposed. If they're having issues with you going on to be happy, to find your wish fulfillment or new foundation, that's their issue. Self-imposed. Six of Cups. All these bunnies. Bunnies are bunnies. Rabbits are fertility. Eight of Swords is overwhelm. Being stuck in your head. Chariot, moving forward. Having a plan. Successful action. So, let's put these away. Other people. Other people's perception of things. I feel like I talk about this a lot But, judgment. A weighing of the heart. My channel, The Lightheart Alchemist, kind of got that. So I was watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and these state alchemists all have titles kind of based on what their specialty is as far as transmutation goes. And I was thinking, you know, if I was a state alchemist, what would my title be? And pretty, you know, not immediately, but pretty quickly, Lightheart came to mind. The Lightheart Alchemist. And I was like, that's kind of good for what I'm going for on that channel. So I picked The Lightheart Alchemist. And I ended up learning about the weighing of the heart, which is like an Egyptian thing. I have to do my research on all the Egyptian gods and goddesses, but there is a god or goddess that after passes judgment, and basically is your heart lighter than a feather? And, you know, your fate is further dependent on that. He's looking at this raven. So the thing is, it is definitely good for you to move through life heart first. You know, not being vulnerable to everybody who crosses your path, but coming from the heart. I believe this is, you know, where the strongest manifestations come from, is from having a pure and open heart. And that will do you good for sure, but it will also do good for others, for the collective. We're all in this together. And if we want to elevate, we do have to be considerate of other people's perceptions of us. But not just their perceptions, but how they feel about us, how we make them feel. Make people feel good. Don't be a dick. Nobody wants to be around an asshole. As long as you are pure of heart and mean well for everybody, not just yourself, things will be good. Like, if other people want to judge you, they think you're naive because you're kind, that's their problem. That's not your problem. Trickster and nervous. Let's see. Appearances can be deceiving, and playful seeming mischief, especially if coded as harmless, can be fueled by a subterranean animus. No one is ever just kidding. Bright, distracting balloons can hide a toothy maw. A figure as old as time, the trickster will use your own thoughts and fears against you if they can. How is your own mindset framing the situation? Yeah. Looks can be deceiving, obviously. But I feel like if you spend enough time with somebody, you get a good read on their energy. There's a difference between being nice and being kind. And that's the difference. Anybody can be nice. People be nice to get whatever they want. But to be kind, to do good, even when nobody's watching, that is a light heart. So yeah, this one was kind of weird. Didn't really have any structure in here, but I'm happy with it. So let me know what you think. I hope this helps. You guys have a good day.